All right, so this is video number 2. This is going to help us with number 3. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, it says, excellent. Now that you've built all of these molecules up here, we're going to click on multiple for the next part. It looks pretty much the same, but there is something different about the chemical formulas. Okay, so what do you think is different about these chemical formulas you see on this page? So let's take a look at carbon dioxide up here and carbon dioxide down here. Something's a little bit different, okay? Oxygen up here, oxygen down here. Something's a little bit different, okay? So I'm going to click on multiple, and we'll kind of get going. You see the chemical formulas off to the side as well. Okay. What you might have guessed already, and maybe you already typed it into your document, is that what we see different is that we have a normal sized number before each of the molecules. And so what that tells us is that we have more than one of those molecules. Okay, so we have 2 carbon dioxide molecules that we're going to build. We have 2 oxygen molecules that we're going to build, 4 hydrogens, and 2 NH3s, okay, ammonia. So what we're going to do is kind of break it down. I'm going to show you how to do that. First, we want to know how many elements, or atoms, I should say, in the molecule for just one molecule. So let's not look at the 2 right now. So we're just going to kind of ignore that 2 and just look at CO2 and how many atoms in that molecule. Well, if we ignore the big 2, I can see that there's only 1 carbon in the molecule because there's no little number, no subscript number below after the C. So in that molecule, there's only 1 carbon. So that's what I typed there. There is a little 2 after the O for oxygen. So in that 1 molecule, we have 2 oxygens. Now, how many molecules are there? That's where this big number 2 comes in. Okay, so there are going to be, we're going to build 2 of them. Okay, so now here's where our multiplication comes in handy. I'm actually going to build the molecule first, and then I'm going to build another one, and we can do some of the counting, and I can show you how we count the atoms in the molecules, but we can also use multiplication. All right, so I'm going to build a carbon dioxide, okay? So I know that I need 1 carbon per molecule. All right, but I need 2 of them. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I try to make it look, there it is. So I need 2 of them, okay? So I'm going to take a screenshot of that, and then we'll talk about how many total atoms do we have here, okay? So take a little screenshot. Now what I don't like, in fact, I'm going to kind of redo it. I don't want that. Oop, I don't want to save that. Get rid of it. I'm going to redo it. So I don't like that I made them look different. So there's a carbon. Oop, that's not what I want. Carbon, carbon. There's an oxygen. There we go. And it tells me I have made carbon dioxide. Okay. All right, so now I have 2 carbon dioxide molecules floating around in the air. Okay, now I'm going to take a screenshot. Copy it. All right, so for the entire thing, how many total number and kind of elements needed? Well, we need 2 carbons. Okay, we needed 1, 2, 3, 4 oxygens for the entire chemical formula, 2 carbon dioxides. Okay, when we get good at this and we practice a lot at it, we can just multiply. So we know that there's only a 1 after the C. Well, what's 2 times 1? 2. So I know I'm going to need 2 carbons. How many oxygens in the molecule? 2. Well, what's 2, the big 2, times the little 2? 4. So I know that I'm going to need 4 oxygens. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to drag. It wants me to drag both of them because we needed to make 2 of them. And once we do that and they tell us it's correct, we can move on to the next one. So that's that.